Hi everyone, my name is Tanya Hertz. I'm going to be talking to you today about your Thinking Ethically presentations, and I'm going to start by showing you where to actually find those Thinking Ethically case studies. So if you go into Canvas and you go into the modules, they're down here in, I believe, module 5, and it might be different on your actual modules, but what you'll want to look for in the modules is the one that says Thinking Ethically Case Studies. You'll click on that, choose a case study, and there's several different cases from which you can choose from. Now, you're going to be using these case studies for two things. Number one, you're going to be giving a presentation based on this case study, and then later you're going to be writing a business report based on the very same case study, and that business report will be located in Module 8. In terms of the case study, again, you'll be using this same case study. You can choose anything that looks interesting to you. Let's say, for example, you're interested in, let's see, anti-poaching, or you're looking at, you might be interested in pay disparity and fast food. Maybe that's something that interests you. And so you'll pick that particular case study. Let's see where that is. So there's that case study. It's a short case study. They're all pretty short. As you can see, they'll have a little bit in the case study, and then there's just a couple of questions that you'll be essentially answering in your Thinking Ethically case. So let's go back to the PowerPoint. Now, the PowerPoint also is located in Canvas. The PowerPoint gives you step-by-step instructions on what I'm looking for in your presentation. I'm looking for a 3 to 5 minute presentation. You will be doing two parts to this presentation. The two parts are, number one, you will be presenting on the case study and you'll be recording yourself, and number two, you'll actually be creating a PowerPoint presentation. Now, if you were giving this presentation in person, you'd be standing next to the PowerPoint. Since you're recording yourself, you have a couple of different options. You can either record yourself using some sort of platform that allows you to share your screen. Zoom is free, and Zoom allows you to do that. You can record yourself by hosting a Zoom meeting and then sharing the screen, or you can just not share the PowerPoint and the screen at the same time, and that's fine with me. No matter what, I want you to upload both parts for this particular assignment. I want you to upload the video of you presenting, and I want you to upload the PowerPoint slides, even if during your video you toggle between the two. So you'll be giving a 3 to 5 minute presentation on the Thinking Ethically case. Do not go over the time. I've never had anybody go under the time, but really strive for that 3 to 5 minutes. It'll be marked down if you go under. Briefly describe the case study. So we don't know when we first start watching your presentation what the case study is. I will actually be printing out your PowerPoint slides and going along with, but while you're presenting, but either I probably won't print them out. I'll probably just open them up. But at any rate, you do need to describe that ethical dilemma, and then you're going to want to answer the questions at the end of the case. How you came up with the answers, why you came up with the answers, but you do not write out the entire question at the top of the PowerPoint slide. Instead, you give us sort of an overview. And then the third part of your presentation is you're going to be giving a global perspective. So this is the only section of the presentation that you'll be using anything other than the actual little case study itself. You do want, you're going to want to look at maybe the policies or the practices or the norms of another country, and then you'll want to say, you'll want to describe how they differ from the United States. So just pick one other country. I don't care what the country is. It can be anything that interests you, and then tell us how they might have handled this particular dilemma differently in another country. So if you were looking at something like pay fairness, you might talk about how in the United States there's a big disparity between CEO pay and the average pay or the average worker in the United States, but that difference isn't so big in another country. You can use personal firsthand experience if you do have firsthand experience. If not, you can use that secondary research. So Again, you're going to be recording your presentation. You're going to be uploading it. Most of us will probably upload it to YouTube and then provide the link in Blackboard. If that's difficult for you and you just want to record it with your phone, that's fine too. A general guideline for your presentation is as follows. You'll want one slide giving the introduction or overview, another slide, first one slide giving an introduction of yourself. So you'll tell us your first and last name, tell us the name of your case study, the name of the class, and then one slide giving an overview of the case, a couple of slides answering the questions at the end of the case, and then one slide sharing the global perspective. Now, we're using PowerPoint, and we do that because that's what we use in meetings in most business in the United States. Even though it's not the best tool out there, it is a tool. We do use it, and it's not PowerPoint's fault when a meeting or a presentation goes badly. It's the presenter's fault. So get used to using PowerPoint. Chances are you'll have to use it in the work world if you're not already using it now. So I'll let you read through these at your own, at your leisure. But I do want to say that a lot of the slides that we use, the PowerPoints in class, are very detailed. I don't want your slides as detailed. This is not a standalone document. I would assume that many people wouldn't understand your presentation just by looking at your PowerPoint slides. So when you're giving your presentation, tell a story. Don't just read the slides. Your presentation is your ability to convey that complex information in a simple education and entertaining story to your audience, not your slides, not your technology, not reading the rote information off of your slides. A good rule of thumb is one slide for every 1 minute of presentation. Use bullets, use photos, not clip art. Don't have the slides appear bouncing in or sliding out. Have them appear quickly, and it's business, so keep it professional and keep it simple. So imagine here on this slide that one is a slide over here and another is a slide over here. The slide on the left is very bad. It's busy. It's just too much to read, and it's too much information. It's too small to read, where this is a better slide. So keep it clear, keep it looking nice. Follow rules of grammar. So bullets are not sentences, so they don't have periods at the end. Use your numbers correctly. That means words for 0 to 10 and numbers above. Keep your humor professional. And here's some slide basics, the kinds of things that you want on the slide and on the title slide. You do want to make sure you aren't going to be having a group in this. You'll just be having your name. So we'll want your first and last name, the class name, the number, the date, and then the slides have bullets. It's up to you whether or not you want to use a logo. That is optional. If you do use a logo, I would say a Miramar College logo or whatever, whatever happens to relate to your particular case study would be fine. Make sure that the font is large enough for us to see. Keep the backgrounds light. Again, sit for the presentation. You'll be controlling your own slides. It's fine if you toggle back and forth. What matters to me is that I have a video of you giving a presentation and a video of your PowerPoint, and your PowerPoint slides. If you toggle between the two, that's great. No matter what, I do want a presentation of you presenting though. Great. Create talking points, practice your pitch, feel comfortable, time yourself. Like I said, I will mark you down for going over or under on time. This is a big pet peeve in business. People are not good at this and they need to get better at it. Dress professionally for your presentation, relax, smile, speak slowly. I have a tendency to speak too fast. Look at the camera, talk to the camera as if you're talking to a friend. It's okay to glance at your notes, but I don't want you reading your entire pitch. And don't tell us if you messed up. We don't know. The only way that we know is if you tell us, so don't tell us. Just find a way to go on. Never say sorry in a presentation. Never tell us that you fumbled. Just move on. When you're done, you're going to upload that link to your presentation, the presentation itself, as well as your PowerPoint slides there in Canvas. If you don't give me both, you'll be marked off 50% for whatever you don't give me, and it's in total it's worth about 20 points towards your grade. So you definitely want to get that done. All right, have a great day. I'm looking forward to watching these presentations. This is one of my favorite parts of this class, and we'll see them soon. All right, take care.